Hello Animorphs fans and welcome back to the Animorphs Reviews YouTube channel. Today I'm going to look at a website that I've known has existed for quite a long time, but never really explored. And it's just going to be a case of me looking through it, acknowledging its existence, telling you what you can find on there, because I'm sure there are some of you out there as well that have never, maybe not even heard of this website, or maybe not gone on it and don't know if there's stuff you can get from it. So that's what I'm going to do here, just for completionist's sake. Looking at HiracDelest.com. Yes, HiracDelest.com. So the name Hirac Delest comes from Elfangor's memory journal, essentially. Yeah?
It's when an Andalite's about to die, they send their final thoughts.
When an Andalite's about to die, they send the final thoughts.
Yeah, but
So this website is the thoughts of some freaking dying thing, apparently. So Hirac Delest is an old website. I don't know how old, but it's goddamn old, and you can tell just by looking at it how old it is. So let's go onto the screen and let's look through Hirac Delest and see if there's anything still good on it. Let's take a look. So this is the index page. Hirac Delest and Animorphs archive with the nice little picture at the top there. So you got tabs, missions, database, downloads, projects, and story. First page is the mission archive. So I think that's, so yeah, the home page is the missions tab. Books, TV show, games. The book series has, so it's updated to 2012 with the relaunch editions. This one says it's got pages, it's a lenticular reprint edition, and it was released in summer 2012, even though I'm pretty sure there was never an actual physical print of this one. So this is probably where we're looking at when this website was last updated, was when they just announced that one had been printed, but hadn't yet got to the point where they thought, oh actually we're not selling enough, there's no point of even printing this last one. That's probably whereabouts this website was last updated. Let's see what happens if we click on the Buy Online button. Page isn't working. We might see a lot of that. So that page doesn't work. Relaunch trivia. The only relaunch book exclusive released in... right. I was wrong. I read a paragraph further and it says, the only relaunch book exclusively released in ebook. The paperback release for this book was halted before being sent to print, as Scholastic had decided to cancel the series due to poor sales. Well, there you go. This was confirmed by copy editor Dan Letchworth here on Hirac Delest. So that's the latest news, I think, on this website. So let's go back here. Classic editions. So they've got all this sort of stuff, like the Absolute. They got all the pictures on like the inside cover page, which is pretty nifty. I think Seropedia has these as well, but it's nice to see them on here. There's the UK cover. So you got downloads. So let's download the front cover. There it is. So if you wanted to get decent quality covers, the covers, you can find them on Hirac Delest. They're still here. That's pretty awesome. Rather than going to Seropedia or Google Images. You got a few bits of trivia on here. So we're looking at 51 the Absolute, a pretty rubbish book in my opinion. Trivia, Anibase. An Animorphs fan was an intern at Scholastic when the book was being titled and told us that he and his associate editor set out on their own personal mission to change the title of this book from the Absolute to the Consequence, in reference to the Yeerks now being able to morph. Unfortunately for our dynamic duo, the Consequence wouldn't fit on the spine of the book and couldn't be used. The Absolute remains the chosen title. See, that's awesome. I never knew that. This book was almost called The Consequence, but because The Consequence is too long a word, they didn't use it. That's pretty nifty. And it's something I didn't know, and now I do, because of Hirac Delest. This is confirmed now, this is not a useless website, because there's stuff on here that we could like. and have fun with. Annie Bass, the author of this book, was having quite a bit of trouble doing research on tanks. Phone calls to the army turned up a lot of suspicion, but not a lot of information. Cool. New plot additions, characters. This book we met the governor, an older, frumpy woman dedicated to helping others and whose husband, Frank, turns out to be a controller. Luckily, the governor's bodyguard, Collins, is immensely dedicated to his job. And we go over all the morphs, new aliens, new terms. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can look through any of these books here. Let's see what it says about my favourite book, The Resistance. Not much trivia. Animorphs ended up a war story, and what better way to show this than to give a parallel view of the hardships of a real war. This book was mostly influenced, we're told, by Michael Mates? Catherine Applegate's husband. Michael Mates? Shouldn't it be Michael Grant, surely. Catherine Applegate's husband and the unaccredited... It's hard to read. And the unaccredited co-writer for all her books. It was about the time that this book was being created that Michael started getting serious about studying the Civil War, and as a result it ended up becoming a major part of this book's plot. Cool. Why he's called Michael Mates on this website is new to me. Michael Mates. What's that? I can't see.
Your lens for your Santa Claus.
I found my Santa lens. Where's that?
Down the side of the couch.
God, the things you find, eh? New plot additions. So yeah, basically that's the books. What else can we find on this little website? The Megamorphs Chronicles, Alternamorphs and tie-ins, including the Meet the Stars book. TV series, it's got all the episodes, but doesn't seem to have any information about them. Video games. Now, I have looked into the video game stuff on the website, and there's downloads for the Yerkpool game and the Hawk Rescue. But they don't work. They don't work. They do not do this. So, unfortunately, I still don't think I can play them. If anyone knows where I can play those games, Hawk Rescue and the Yerkpool game, please do let me know, because I really want to play them. So then you got the released on console. You can download the demo for Animorphs Know the Secret PC game. And then you also just get the titles of the other two games. So it's not a complete website, because if it was a complete website, you could probably do some stuff on the TV series here. This is basically what I'm trying to do with my YouTube page.
Why don't you start your own website?
That's basically what I'm doing with the YouTube page, as I just said. Basically just a massive encyclopedia of everything Animorphs. An Anipedia. That's not cringe at all. Let's look at the database. Wait, hold on. Is there anything? No. So that missions tab is just that. Database. You've got articles and interviews. Alien English Dictionary. Now this is pretty awesome. So they've got info on all the different alien races here. Or at least most of them, I imagine. Might be a couple missing. Do they have the Largans, for example? Do they have the Largans? Yes, the Larga. A species of sub-technological farmers. They were destroyed by Hirac with an asteroid. So yeah, they probably got all your aliens on there. With Seropedia, it's actually quite difficult to find things. This, I think, is a lot simpler. So if you wanted to find out, or just find any old name for any old alien race, Hirac Delest, still a useful website. Okay, but then you also get things like Memory Dump, and I'm sure they'll even have Hirac Delest on here, I'm sure. Is it here? Yep, there, Hirac Delest, so the website can describe itself. There's a, is it Floris Maneuver, that's on here. So yeah, it's pretty much all on there. Well, haha, it's there. We can find things out, my dear. My dear,
Real fans don't need the dictionary.
Real fans don't need the dictionary. Oh yeah, yes, yeah. I'm just doing it for the beginner fans.
Fluffer knows everything in there.
Fluffer does know everything in there. So that's the Alien English Dictionary. We've also got the articles and interviews. So official releases, talking about the ill-fated lenticular cover reissues, if you wanted to know anything about that. Post-Animorphs related stuff from Michael Grant and Catherine Applegate. Classic era publications. Yeah, there's quite a few old bits in there. Cast and crew from the TV series. Fan base and popularity. Yale Daily News, Brilliant Disguise, and Animorphs musical. Never heard of this one. After 4 years at Yale, I pretty much mastered the delicate art of argument via tangent. Yet I'll forever marvel at the merging of culturally iconic science fiction, interpretive dance, and Bruce Springsteen in one grand theatrical tribute to prepubescent nostalgia. That sounds rather strange, but there's a gallery. A very small gallery picture. Apparently there was an Animorphs musical. I'd never heard of that one. Blimey. I wonder if there's a video of that somewhere. I'm not too sure. But either way, you also get character profiles, including secondary characters that the links aren't existing. See, it's an incomplete website. It's a shame, really. Merchandise. Now this interests me. Posters. What posters can you get? The Megamorphs posters, VHS poster, Shattered Reality, PSX poster. What did that look like? Now that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And it's all high quality and you can get it from here. So what else is there? Database, memorable quotes, you got a downloads page, so interviews and clips, application and software. This is the officially released Flash database of the Animorphs books. I don't know if that still works. If you want to find out, give it a try. Animorphs font. Now that can be useful, so you can download that. Music and soundtracks, interactive games, which I'm sorry don't work. Before you test it, these don't work. See? Don't work. Well, screensavers, I'm pretty sure these still work.
Would an archived version of the page work?
No. Tried it. Video clips and trailers. Does this work? I don't think it does. To play any video, choose your category and then click on... Oh, okay. TV show cast interviews. Go. You gotta get Flash. Again, it's an old website. Community projects. So you got Animorphs radio drama, uncensored Animorphs infographic list, and the Richard Animorphs forum animated smileys. You've got web comics, articles and reviews, fan art, some fan fiction, multimedia. So there's loads of stuff on this website, and I think you'll agree with me. There is much to explore. I haven't gone into it all. Now is your turn. If you really wanted to check out this website, this was your little, not so little, advertisement for this website exists and it's not useless. There is actually good stuff on here. So if you're an Animorphs fan and you want to check out more of this sort of stuff, go do that. Go do that, Shears. And from me and Fluffer and the wife, have a lovely day and don't do anything I wouldn't. That's not my usual outro, is it? No. Oh, ta-ra. That's the one. Ta-ra.